Well, we've lost a couple. You'll see. Yeah, so we have actually lost a couple of games, guys. Like, it was always going to happen. Like, I want to see us, like, being that, like, good in the championship. But it wasn't actually the championship we lost the first game. Yes, we actually are out of the Carabao Cup. Yeah, a bit of a drubbing by Burnley, to be honest, 6-2. I think, to be honest, that's more flattering. The game was, like, a lot tighter than what the actual scoreline, like, shows. It's just that they were just better with their finishing. As you can see, like, possession-wise, we had more of the ball, and shots wise it was close. Do you know what I mean? It's just the Premiership quality just showing that, like, that they can put it in the back of the net, whereas unfortunately we couldn't. But it was nice to see Anthony Sparrow bang a couple in, like, at the end of the day, being back at the club and stuff. That is great to see. But like I say, guys, we're out, and it was always going to be a tough one, but I didn't think it was going to be that much of a tough one. And the other game that we actually lost was actually to Crawley. Yeah, it was a bit of a shock, and they were 23rd in the league, and I was really don't know why we lost this one. You can see, like, we basically were doing what we normally do, plenty of shots, stuff like that. It's just, obviously there was a penalty, but it was just a weird game, a really weird game, because obviously we got a penalty as well, but it was just a weird game, this one. Reading we drew, and Crystal Palace we actually beat. That was a great game against Palace. It was a shame that I didn't actually have that one in the episode, because it was such a game. I mean, like, 2 sending offs. It was just there was lots of things happening in this game. It was, and you can see it was really tight. Like, when it comes to it, I mean, possession wise we were better, but when it comes to it, like, but shots wise and stuff like that, we were fairly even on that sort of thing. But it was a really good game, back and forth and stuff like that. And I do apologise, guys, that you didn't get to see it. But in today's episode, guys, you will get to see us play Stoke and QPR. That's kind of what I said, like, towards the end of last episode, and we'll see how we get on against them. Stoke are sitting, as you can see, in 11th spot at the moment, not doing particularly well as what they would hope, but and QPR aren't doing brilliantly either. They're down in 15th. So, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see how we get on with these two games, like, and yeah, let's get going, like, no time like the present to, like, kick things off. So here are the two lineups. As you can see, it's a 4-2-3-1 formation, also from Stoke. It seems to be like the common formation for most teams and stuff like that. But they've got some, like I say, they've got some decent players in there. I think they'll be very disappointed with where they are in the league, and they'll hopefully they won't, like, move up the table because they beat us. But anyway, we've got Wyatt, Fleming, Clark, and Toffolo is our back four. We've got Dreyer and Sutton in the midfield. Sutton, like, taking the captain's armband. Malcolm Clark, going to play you in the cam role, just because the last game that we played, which obviously you didn't see, like, you played pretty well in that one, so I'm going to give you a run out. And then we've got our two brilliant wingers, Mbenza and Dembele. Mbenza yet to settle just yet. I mean, it's a new club and stuff like that, so he's not performing, like, maybe better than like what I'm expecting, but yeah, give him some time. And then we've got Appleby up top. So guys, if you're just wondering why Anthony Sparrow is not playing, like, unfortunately he's picked up an injury. It's not too serious, but he has got an injury, so that is why he's not in. So we've got Paul Glatzel is on the bench, like, to come on to give him some game time if need be. So we go with the first highlight. Toffolo, like, throws this one in, finds Mbenza as he surges forward. And not sure where Appleby's disappeared to. Oh, there he is. He's out on the far side there, but should have been going through the middle here. But here's Dembele. Can he play this inside? He can. Finds Levi Sutton. Finds Clark. Hits this, but unfortunately, I don't know if that actually hit Appleby or the defender then. But there's a chance now for a breakaway from that. But well, got back there from Richard Wyatt. Sutton now over the top. Appleby just lays this into Clark. Clark now out to Wyatt. Good play here as Wyatt surges down this right-hand side. Tries to get the ball in, but can't get it past the defender. Another chance here. Oh, it's a big mistake. Dembele. Oh, and Appleby should have put it in, but Dembele. Oh, and it's disallowed. Oh, offside. If Appleby had just stuck that in, I mean, it was an open goal. It was a massive error. The keeper comes way out there, sort of thing. If he just sticks that in now, like, instead of hitting the defender, it was a great block from the defender, to be fair. I would have imagined that would have counted, but that was a great opportunity. Can't believe the keeper came out like he did. There's a great chance here, though, as they play this across, and Nuno Santos has picked this up. Here's Timon, finds Villa, and they have scored. So from us, like, you know, basically taking the lead, we've now gone a goal down, which is, yeah, that's football for you, isn't it? So as you can see here, Tabo just plays this right way across. Not the best of clearances there. I don't know what our defender's trying to do there, like, you know what I mean? Comes back to Timon, and it's a good effort, and yeah, right in the top corner there from Villa. So, going down to their goal, can we get back into this? Svila now hits this out. Not brilliant. Sutton's got into there. Dembele now, surging forwards. He's going to go for this. And he's hit it straight to the keeper. Oh, my word. How have we been? We've been so unlucky. That should have gone in, but they've managed to just clear it off the line. We could have been winning, like, sort of 2-0, 2-1-ish, like, you know what I mean? And we're actually still losing. It's just a mad game at the moment. Here's Clark, though. He's picked it off Chong. Tofolo. Dreyer. Dre goes over the top. Appleby now. Come on. Yes, he's got it under control. And he has now finished. Great. Could have, you know, he should have done that earlier, but yeah, he's got it now. Like, he just trying to get the ball under control to begin with. He managed to get it under control. Once he did, he picked it out in that bottom corner. But as you can see here, as he takes it down here, he just chests it, and he just slightly lost it. The defender could have got a slide and challenge him, but didn't go for it. And luckily for us, it came back to Appleby, and a great finish from him. Matt Clark now goes long, tries to get Appleby, not able to get there. Seems a little bit isolated at the moment, doesn't he? Appleby at the top. Maybe I'm going to like change like something to get like our players, like, you know, helping him out. Nuno Santos now forward. Can he get the ball in? No. Fleming has managed to block that. Well done. Now finds Dembele. What can Dembele do? Can he get the ball through? He's getting held up? It's a good ball though. He's found Appleby. Can he finish? He can finish right before half time. It's a great finish. It was like really difficult for Dembele to have managed to like find him, but he managed to do. He was like under a lot of pressure, as you'll see here on this wing. He's under a lot of pressure from their late player, but he manages to pick out a ball. It bounces just nicely, and Appleby, yeah, just slots it in past the keeper. So we should have been leading, and now we actually are leading. So yeah, it has actually all worked out in the end. But yeah, we should have been leading, I think, before this. But yeah, a bit of a weird like half. But anyway, let's see how the second half like pans out, shall we? So just change the two wingers into inside forwards just to try and give Appleby a little bit more like, you know, support up there, because when I've noticed with the long balls, he just seemed to be isolated on his own. So Dembele and Mbenza have now become sort of like making it a 3. Here's Wyatt now to Sutton. Played forward. Appleby is going to get there. He's on a hat-trick. Can he finish? He can! Wow! What a start to the second half. Like, well, I mean, we're into like sort of like an hour's play, but it's like it's the first highlight we've got of the second half, and great finish. And Appleby's having. He started off like a little bit sort of like, you know, should have like got a couple of goals, didn't get them, but then he's now found his form, and yeah, he's got himself his first hat-trick for Chesterfield. So chance for maybe something for Stoke to maybe get back into it. They're not far out of it, you know what I mean? If they get another goal, it's suddenly like, you know, it's a little bit nervy. But here's a chance here. Patterson is trying to get this ball into the box. Toffolo's tried to get a challenge in, not able to get there. It's going to fall to Jones, and they are back into this. Like, it's 3-2. We've got one hell of a game on our hands right now. So as you can see here, Patterson and Toffolo went in for the challenge, but just didn't get it. Just didn't really, like, you know, was much conviction behind the challenge. Like, Matthews nearly gets on that. He got his hand to it, but wasn't able to push it out. So I think I'm going to change things and just go a little bit more cautious, like try and sort of like, you know, hold out on this one, because I've got a feeling that Stoke are going to like have a few more attempts. So it doesn't look like there's going to be any more highlights. It's coming up to like, you know, full time here, and it looks like we might be able to like get this, but no. Yeah, it's actually, is it going to be for us? No, Medina's thrown it straight to them, like, and there's Villa now as it pushing forward. This is their chance to make it 3-3. Can Jones get this through? We got a bit of a challenge on there. We're not like, it's not very good though, but it's a good challenge here from Wyatt. Now, can we get a breakaway? Dembele's gone right over the top here. Paul Galazzo in. Where can he get his first goal for Chesterfield? He can't. He's hit it straight at Sevilla. And they're going to pick this up. Is it going to carry on with the highlights? It isn't. So I think that's going to be it. And we're going to run out a 3-2 winners, which we are. Yeah, what a game, guys. What a game that was. Like, you know what I mean? It could have gone either way. And lots of excitement in that one. And it was great to see Mark Appleby pick up his first hat-trick for the club. So, yeah, but we're in a good position. We're in a really good position. We're kind of like in the position where the media is kind of like saying that we should be. And let's continue keeping there by beating QPR. Right, guys, so this is the 2 lineup lineups going into the game against QPR, but before we do, we've kind of lost Agus Medina. We've not lost him, we've sold him, and basically on the 31st of August, which is like the cut-off point for the European transfers. Levante came in, which is a La Liga club, and they paid $6.5 million for him, which was like over what he was valued. He was valued at 2.3 million. So accepted it mainly because the player said that it was like a dream for, like, as in he wanted to, go. It was like, it's back because he is Spanish, go back to Spain. He's playing in La Liga, which is similar to obviously like our Premier League, so he's like it's a step up. So he was pleased with that, and good luck to him. But it's a shame, you know what I mean. But it gives like obviously other people some opportunities. But it is great that he could play both sides, left and right. You know what I mean. So that could be a little bit tricky. But hey, we got to deal with this. That's how it comes. Like, but not planning on buying anyone. Obviously the transfer window's shut, but not planning on buying anyone in January at the moment. But yeah, January's a long way off. We'll see how it goes. But before we do that, let's see how we do against QPR with our lineup. Now, there is a few changes because there has been an international break, so some of the players have come back and they're not completely fully fit. So that is why Torme and Patrick Garber have come in on those wings, and I think that's the only change that I've made. Yeah, everything else is the same. It was just that the wingers are a little bit tired because the two wingers were playing in Africa, and I think that's why they've come back and they're a little bit more tired than everyone else. Right, so Watford and Brentford did play their games in hand, but Brentford lost and Watford drew. So yeah, Watford have jumped above us, but only by a point. So they had the opportunity to jump above us, but yeah, Brentford lost, so they didn't. We close him down. We can't close him down. He's played a good ball into the box. Levi Sutton though gets ahead on it. Dreyer now again. He's just headed it straight to them. What is Dreyer playing at? Having a bit of a nightmare of a game right now. Sutton helps him out there, plays it inside. Clark goes long over the top. Appleby's going to try and get this. Has brought that down superbly. Is he going to go for goal or is he going to pull it back? He's gone for goal, hits it straight at the keeper. I'm not sure what Dreyer, like I say, I'm not sure what Dreyer's doing. A couple of passes there, way off. So we come to half time. Not massive highlights in that first half, and not, as you can see, not a lot really happening shot wise. So yeah, a bit of a boring 0-0 so far. So tries to fire the boys up, saying I'm not happy with their performance. Let's do better in the second half. Let's see what they do. Toffolo flies this one in. Chance there for Clark, but not able to get it. It's Palmer now surges away. Can we close him down? No, he's just gone straight past Wyatt, and he's still going, and he's just hit the post. Wow. Richard Wyatt was left in the dust there as Palmer surged past him. So we'll throw in on this side. Here is Palmer again. He seems to be everywhere for QPR at the moment. Potts hits this. Oh, wow. I don't know if that was a deflection or it was meant, but it has gone in. But it took a complete right angle to go in there, wasn't it? It was thrown here, comes to Palmer. He plays this here to Potts. He hits this, and well, I don't know if Taylor fell over or whatever, but because he did, it hit his leg and it completely fooled our keeper. Manning now throws this one into the box, and they've got two. Wow, we are being shown how to play here. QPR are, it's been our toughest challenge since, like, obviously the Carabao Cup game against Burnley. This has been, but yeah, not brilliant. No one really picking up Chair, I think his name there. Yeah, not picking him up at all. And QPR are leading by 2-0. So the two players that are not particularly performing well is Malcolm Clark and Mark Appleby, both on a 6.3. So I'm actually going to bring Dembele on and play him as the sort of in the cam role there, and then Paul Glatzel is going to play as the striker. I'm just telling the boys like to show some passion and changed it from positive to attacking as the sort of like team instruction now. Let's see what we can do as Torme like pick this up on this far side. Can he pick anyone out? No, he can't. But he can with the second attempt. Garber though has played this back to Sutton, and it was the right move. No, it's not. It's disallowed. What? Who's offside? Man, it's definitely not Sutton. Is it Garber? What? No way! Like, you know what I mean? They're saying that Paul Glatzel's the guy that's offside. Like, he wasn't even interfering with play, and they've called it for that. That's terrible. Fleming though hits the crossbar. Clark though can't like get it in off the rebound off the crossbar. Yeah, this game is not to be ours. You can see it's destined not to be ours. It's played in. Dreyer now has done well. He done poorly in the first half, but he's managed to get us back in. Instead of going off and celebrating, run and get the ball, guys. And that's what he should have been doing. But oh no, someone's been disallowed as well. Offside. I've just noticed 2 goals disallowed in the space of like 10 minutes or whatever. Well, that game is it's gone from us. We weren't meant to win this one, not at all. two sort of referee decisions there. Like, yeah, I suppose the second one was more of a clear-cut one, but the first one, no, I'm not having that as an offside. That was just terrible. Here's another chance for QPR's chair is gonna, like, no, he's not gonna punish this anymore as Matthews. But they've got an offside. Referee likes his offside in this one, doesn't he? Maybe we can get a consolation goal, but that's about all. But we're just diddling about here at the back, like, you know what I mean? So don't know what we're trying to do here. What we're trying to get goals here, and we're just out at the back, like, you know what I mean? Sorry for my language, but Jesus. Wyatt now plays this in. Garbutt, can he get Glatzel? He can. Finds Wyatt. And yeah, hits it against a player and it goes out for a corner, which, are we going to have time to take it? They are going to give us time to take it. Dembele now plays this in, and yeah, pathetic, really. Clark, and there it is. Really poor, like, you know what I mean? Just in the, I mean, why we're literally like got to get 2 goals. There's about a minute left on the clock, and we're just literally like messing about, like, you know what I mean, passing it around at the back there. I do not know. That was just an absolute terrible performance. Yes, the offside decisions didn't go in our favour, but at the end of the day, it was just a bad day at the office, that one. So give him a bit of a rollicking, like, you know what I mean? Just saying, basically I went assertive and just said not happy with that performance at all. It was terrible. Yeah, but whether there will still be first and second when we come to play him, but yeah, I think we'll do Bristol City Watford in tomorrow's episode, guys. But anyway, guys, thank you so much as always for tuning in. I do massively appreciate it. One of those would be really helpful to the channel, and also telling all your friends and stuff, and just retweeting as well if you're on Twitter. That'd be awesome, guys. And yeah, I'll catch you in tomorrow's episode. You take care, and yeah, Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.